I don't know. Is it Mr. Brown?
Yeah, my name's Ray.
Ray? You're not leaving, are you leaving? Okay, because I was going to say, leave me a number so I could update you as to what's going on. Because I'm not going to be here tomorrow. But at least I don't want you to be able to say, I didn't inform you.
I'll remember you.
I tell folks.
This is bigger than humanity.
I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Okay, if the doctor ends up, if Dr. Thadapally feels she's not quite ready to go home, okay, well, hear me out. The next process would be a long-term facility, not...
That's their whole MO, basically, for the money, you understand? It drains equity and
then
money from her estate. That's basically what they're trying to do. So... You know what I'm saying?
So I don't know if that's an insurance-wise thing or not, because I was just speaking with Lisa on that. And I don't know, insurance-wise, with insurance, these things are crazy as far as patient care is
concerned. It's been crazy because in the 5 years, it's hard for me to track down stuff for her as far as like the deed to the house, car registration, insurance, wills, trusts, all that kind of stuff. So, this insurance thing could be a problem. I mean, her Medi-Cal and stuff, you know, that's kind of locked in through the state. Anything she did on her own, no prosecute or something like that.
Well, I just want to let you know the possibilities of what could happen. I don't want you to come in here and not have heard somebody at least tell you that's a possibility. I don't know if they're going to do it, but that's a possibility of where they want to go. And the way insurance from the state looks at it as, okay, she's not ready for home yet. Not even for home health. She needs a couple of more days or a week or whatever they would say to get back to the state where she was at. So at a hospital, she can't do it. So then they would send her to another facility, and then from that facility she would go home. It's a possibility. I don't know, but I just want to
I would inform you, since I would forbid something like that. Yeah, having her power, I would forbid her being moved to another hospital type facility, even though you call it a nursing home, blah blah blah.
I don't think not a nursing home. But
whatever it is,
because I know there's a difference out here between nursing home and long-term.
I'll research it, but basically.
Okay, so
I don't want anything done. She's in this hospital. I don't even want her moved to another room unless I'm notified.
Okay.
I really appreciate that.
Okay, that's cool.
Because relatives call, I call. She couldn't call for help if she wanted to now. I mean, she could have, but from day one, we've been out of the loop. The first 3 days they had her tied to the bed so she couldn't call. They had the phone out of reach so we couldn't call her. So I'm here.
On this floor?
No, it was on the floor.
Oh, because I was going to say, I remember her hands being tied.
She had her hands tied
okay,
because
that was in telemetry. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we just wanted, like I said, wanted to check her out for bruises and stuff because she had a little fall, right? To me, the way I'm going to interpret it is like they tied her hands down to drive her to this condition. Because all that was, I mean, you make somebody stressful if they're not really hurting and you tie their hands down and stuff and they want to go home, blah, 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 and they're 85 years old. So that's my point. And that's the argument I'm going to make as far as the truth comes out. I don't expect it here on earth right now, with people, but eventually.
I understand what you're saying, but like I said, all paperwork and all of that stuff, whatever you would want to obtain, that I know that to be the process that I told you. I just want you to be aware that might be a possibility of
that's what I'm saying. I forbid it. She should stay right in this hospital.
My name is Hi. You know your mom has Medicare, Medi-Medi, and this is how it works. When a patient comes in, you have so many days to be in the hospital for their diagnosis. Your mom has had 4 days to be in the hospital for diagnosis. So now she's over 4 days. So if your mom needs to go to another facility for rehab, then we transfer to another facility. It could be a skilled nursing for rehab, or it could be a rehab facility, or it could be something called an LTAC, which is a long-term care hospital, just like this hospital, but it's long-term. You know, if you need antibiotics for 2 or 4 weeks. So that's how it works. Just because if you say you're not happy what's going on, we can't keep a patient in the hospital.
I understand that. Talk to me about the money and how this drains on her finances. Now, is all this covered by Medicare?
It was covered by Medicare up to 4 days ago.
And now
Also, every day,
now who's paying for
every
this?
day here now is what? That's what he's concerned with.
Every day here now, it's nothing. I don't know. It's basically the hospital. But
See, that's why I'm saying this is the whole motive right here.
no, that's not the motive. The motive, that's why there's other options. That's why there are LTACs. That's why there's SNFs that your mother and anybody else can go to. And the DRGs.
Well, I'm saying you got 4 days up to for Medicare. Well, who's paying for a stay at that point? Who's
We
paying for a
are.
week?
But the thing is, if I say, the doctor said we're going to transfer your mom to another facility, okay? And you say, no, I don't want that. Then they give you a denial letter, and then you're responsible. That's how it works. Now, that's why they have other entities set up. Because if your mom needs rehab, we have other places for her to go for rehab, which Medicare will start paying all over again. Do you understand
And then
what
it
I'm
won't be
saying?
coming out of her
Exactly.
estate like you.
Yeah,
like you
it has nothing. She doesn't have to worry about it. But if you refuse,
Then it comes out of her
then
estate.
they give you a letter saying you deny, and then it's your responsibility. You know, we don't discharge people unless it's a safe discharge.
I understand that. That's why I was saying I wanted to stay with her because obviously she's in no condition to.
Well, see, that's the thing. If she just needs rehab, she doesn't need to be in the hospital.
She didn't need rehab when she was admitted.
Okay.
Well, I'm
Well,
just saying.
that may be the point. But if she needs rehab
Now.
now, then she can go someplace
And
else.
that's
and get
right.
rehab.
And these guys should pay for it. Good.
But that's what she's saying.
Okay, that's
what
I
she's
understand.
saying. She's saying
I was just making sure I get that.
she's saying
Get the premise
that
connected to the conclusion.
if you deny
If I
and say
deny
no, then it becomes
My
from her right and from her estate, which you don't want.
If she goes there.
Now, if she goes there, then
If she goes there with my
estate,
business,
then it gets picked up again, and you don't worry about the bill.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to give you all the options.
coming
so you
clear
know.
now.
Okay. Good.
Because I just want you to understand that they're very strict, the hospital. Because when the hospital has to start eating up stuff, they don't like that. So I'm just telling you, with
That's what
today
I
or
was saying,
tomorrow,
you know what I'm saying?
today or tomorrow, she's gonna probably have to be moved someplace. I'm just letting you know. Today or tomorrow, she's gonna get moved someplace. If she's not ready to go home, then it's gonna be an LTAC.
Well, of course, that's obvious. So we should just find out what's actually with
What facilities?
Well, just so you're aware, so you won't be
We'll
surprised
keep you in the loop, and
tomorrow.
we'll call.
Okay?
We'll call you, and what something called. I don't know, what area do you live in?
I live in Inglewood.
So your mom lives in Inglewood. You live so
we have
somewhere
lots-
close places in Inglewood.
We have lots of choices.
Oh, yeah. All right, yeah.
Hi.
So, yeah, I'm just trying to protect her, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's helpless.
But I don't, you also have to realize
But I don't know everything.
No, Lisa just picked up a lot.
it's, you know, it boils down to how many days, and let's just face it, after a while, the hospitals start getting paid, they don't like that. That's why they set up sugar density, which is a blessing, because her payments are all over again. Which is very good. That's why Medicare is set up that way, because everybody is not 100% when they go home.
Yeah, I understand that too. But
But that's good. So really, the best thing, if she needs it, you know, like Lisa is saying, is to let her go to a place that's close to you at home where you can still come and check out, and then that physical therapy and all of that will continue to where she can get back to where she was.
can you describe what happened? I mean, there was allegedly some therapy that went on. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate your information. Some therapy that occurred on Saturday or something. You know what it was?
I can look and see what kind of therapy she had. If anything, it would be her trying to
It's just trying
get
to
up
walk.
and...
I was thinking someone would just hold her, you know, just see if she
Well,
could
you know,
walk.
this is what they do first. They sit the patient up, they do transfer from bed to chair, okay? And then depending on how awake she is, I mean, now somebody sleep, you ain't gonna, I mean, you're not going to try to get them up to walk. So they'll go with a wheelchair. They'll try front wheel walker, wheelchair. They'll try wheelchair. Walker, cane, or whatever the concerns may be. So we're clear on that and knowing, like I said, you already heard the plan with Dr. Thadapally. We'll find out what's going on with physical therapy and all of that. If it comes down to her having to go to a long term, we should be looking in the area of Inglewood for you so that it's accessible for you to get there, and knowing that insurance-wise, it won't be coming from her estate. So your clue is not to, if you deny, then it comes out of what we were just talking about. So, which is not good. I don't think that much. And then when she leaves here, then you can always come back 24 hours afterwards to get whatever records you have here. And just make sure when you go there to make yourself known that first day. They'll probably want to see your power of attorney stuff and all of that to know who you are and that you're representing your mother from that point. This is Darlene. Discharged social worker,
And we really need to share with you. And, I know you have to speak to a lot of people, but we have never really done official social services assessment, intake assessment, just to get the background information, like her previous employment before she went to the hospital.
Yeah, well, I think I told the paramedics that she had a profile here. She had diabetic seizures, but it's still
Probably so, but
Okay, Ray?
Yeah, Ray. What was my number? 213 4000 155.
213-400-0155. Got you. So we'll let you know what's going on from there.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.